Hi Sassenach, it's Lane from Sassenachjourney, and I'm going to do a voiceover for the introduction to a Sassenach's journey through the Outlander Season One locations Part 1. Part of what I'll be doing is I will be doing voiceovers so that when those who have purchased my ebook are out and about and touring the locations, you'll actually have a verbal guide of me talking you through it, which will make driving through the locations a lot safer. You won't be constantly having to pull over on the side of the road, etc. You'll have my voice in your ear as you're driving along. I'm excited to present to you the introduction for a Sassenach's journey through the Outlander Season 1 locations by Lane Allen. That's me! As you can hear, I'm Aussie, so I will try and speak a little bit more slowly for those of you who aren't used to an Aussie accent. Sassenach, these are the guides that I wished I had when I first started exploring these locations as a Sassenach in the Highlands. At the time I started this work in 2018, there wasn't a lot of information out there on the locations. I spent hours of driving around and getting lost in the middle of nowhere, which could have been time spent enjoying the locations themselves. Sassenach, you are in the right place if you want to be taken on a journey through the set of Outlander. My work focuses on the Outlander locations and Scotland herself, which has become my second home in the last few years. Initially, I started to organise a 7-day Outlander tour, but COVID has meant that I have had to change the way that I deliver the content. I don't entirely regret that. The world is slowly starting to open up again. With that, Outlander fans have realised it's not just a dream to go to Scotland, but one they intend to make a reality. I've been speaking to several Outlander fans online who are in the process of getting ready for their journey, and it is my hope that my set of ebooks helps them with theirs. With more getting ready to follow in the footsteps of Jamie and Claire, I hope I can present the information in a way where you won't feel alone in the vastness that the Highlands are. The difference is that these ebooks allow me to directly put links in. So let's say, for example, I'm discussing the location of where they filmed Craig Nadoon. I can put the link directly in this ebook, and while you're driving, instead of you having to find it on my YouTube channel, if you need it, you can just go straight to that section. This feature alone is going to save you time on the side of the road, in the car, on your mobile phone, as you won't need to look up that information about the location or finding maps for how to get there. It's all here. It means you have both a written and verbal guide to accompany you. Sassenach, my name is Lane Allen. I'm a multi-international award-winning professional photographer in the genres of portrait, landscape and tourism. My image of Glencoe is amongst my accolades, as well as information to help you find the locations and all you need to know about them. I present to you my fine art imagery of Scotland to enjoy, which is available to purchase. My work is available to enjoy through my ebooks, prints and fine art frames. For those of you who, like me, love to fill your homes with fine art products, please feel welcome to contact me about purchases. My work is all archival in quality, and it is intended to be enjoyed for decades to come. I may have products not yet advertised that will suit the particular desires you have in how you wish to decorate your home with Outlander fine art imagery. Sassenach, the truth is there are several others doing what I do. That is, helping others find the locations with information about them. Where I believe I differ is in my images, the fine art aspect of them. Others often tell me it helps them feel actually transported to the locations from where they're sitting. Regret is the worst feeling in the world. Sassenach, if you really want to go to Scotland, take it off the bucket list, off the wish list, and off the vision board. A bucket list is something we tell ourselves is going to happen before we kick the bucket, but in my experience, these things tend to stay on the list. People don't do what they need to do in order to make it happen. We tell ourselves and others it will happen, but really we don't intend on fulfilling them for whatever reason. Firstly, why am I even writing about this? I'm spending time on this because of all the Sassenach'S who tell me there's no way they could possibly go to Scotland, because for them it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry, but that's simply a defeatist attitude, and I'm here to help you determine if it's something you really, really want to do. In my experience, if it is, you will not let anyone or anything stop you. In 2010, I had a near-death experience due to being assaulted by 6 individuals. I was in the process of taking what would have been my final breath had it not been for the police arriving when they did. For me, I wasn't entering into a realm of peace or white light, but instead I was being engulfed into a sea of regret of all the promises I had not fulfilled for myself that I wanted to achieve. I learnt how horrible it would have been if that was in fact my final breath. I would have left this world filled with all of that regret and sadness. I had to reteach myself how to walk again after that, and it took a good 6 months. What got me walking normally again was I was walking towards something now, fulfilling promises to myself. That's exactly how I have spent the last decade doing too. Please take this warning seriously, Sassenach, if Scotland is something you really, really want to experience. Please take this warning seriously if you really want to follow in Jamie and Claire's footsteps, but you've told yourself so many lies about why you don't deserve to go, or why you shouldn't, or why you couldn't get the necessary resources together that you need to. Don't accept any excuses you hear your mind putting in front of you. Those excuses are simply a disguise that really you don't feel good enough to do so. You are. Sometimes I wonder if I survived so that I can teach others the importance of this. The importance to realize that regret is the worst feeling in the world. You can't undo it. You can't undo getting to the end of your time and realizing that maybe, just maybe, you should have given yourself permission to follow your dreams, to dare to dream. Life is short and we never know what challenges we will be presented with that may interfere with our well-laid plans, such as COVID. I have seen quite a few people become well aware of this. I have loved seeing them make the decision to achieve their travel goals they had previously put on the bucket list. This topic may seem far outside the scope of a simple photographer and Outlander travel blogger, but truly, I don't think it is. I believe it is much more than wonderful characters in a book or TV show having you think about Scotland. Rather, I would put forward the suggestion it was the medium to get you there. For those of you that have listened this far, thank you.